What's up, fellow anime fans? Today, I am going to try to make the real face of Monkey D Luffy from the legendary anime and manga series One Piece. This has been a very long running series. It's been out for quite a long time. It's very popular and has a lot of really memorable and unforgettable characters. So I decided to do this one because it has a great storyline where Monkey D Luffy is on a goal or mission or dream to become king of the pirates as he and his friends and some enemies sail along the Grand Line with, of course, Sanji, Nami, and many other characters that he comes across as he goes on his travels. So this, of course, I chose this particular anime because I always have liked the story and the art style of it, and I wanted to try, and I chose Monkey D Luffy because I feel like it's, of course, a bit of a challenge try to do an anime character because they're so expressive. I try to make them real because, of course, real people don't look like the anime characters. You can look at some of the features and try to incorporate that, but they people's heads don't look like that, people's eyes don't look like that, or anything. So it's a lot of it is up to kind of interpretation. So other people might have done the same thing and they might have had a different result than me, but I think that's part of the fun, is to kind of find the interpretation and see what other people do with it. Of course, a lot of it's going to depend on the picture you choose. So I chose this picture that has a lot of has Monkey D Luffy in the center, a nice front-facing picture with his other crewmates and friends in the picture as well. So I cut down the picture to just show Monkey D Luffy with his wonderful hat, and I'm going to try to recreate it and make it look like how I imagine Monkey D Luffy would look like if Monkey D Luffy was a real person, which, of course, a real person is also not going to have the amazing powers that he has, but it's part of the fun. And maybe someday they'll make a live action. I don't know. They've made a lot of other anime live actions, so perhaps this could happen too with One Piece. So let's go ahead. I went ahead and did that, and I even made a something I'm kind of new at, which is making the picture kind of animated a little bit. I'm not very practiced at this, so it might not it could probably have some work, but I am pretty happy with how Monkey D Luffy came out, with his hat and his hair, and I got a scar there, and I also tried to have like a little bit of like the kind of sideways grin that he has in the picture, or in the source artwork that I used. And of course, he also has very exaggerated features, which you can't really do when you're trying to make a real face without someone looking very odd. Like, it wouldn't look like a real face if you were actually going to try to do that. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's a wonderful anime and manga, and I've heard that here soon it actually might start kind of ending portion of the manga and kind of start bringing it to a close. But you never know; it could change at any moment. But I think it's great to have a nice, very fulfilling ending to a lot of these stories. personally. I like stories, just any kind of stories, books or manga or anime or video games or anything. I kind of like when they have like kind of a very fulfilling end, where you feel like, you know, there was some closure there, and something gets resolved, as opposed to like kind of an abrupt end, which happens sometimes with TV shows and things like that. So I'm happy that, of course, it's sad to have it end, but I'm happy that there might be some closure to the story, which I would prefer having happen than to just have it abruptly end. But let me know what you all think. Do you think my rendition here looks like a Monkey D Luffy? Would you do something different? Is there another character you'd like to do? Maybe I can do Nami or someone else from the story. But thank you all, and enjoy your anime. Bye.